Hey guys, so I totally just tried to film something. I've started twice now. I did try and do like a foundation thing, and I hate wearing foundations, so that went really well, and I went and just washed it off. So I figured I'd still try and do my makeup. It's 9:15 in the morning. I should have been productive by now, but instead I'm gonna try and film this because I just feel like it. It's Christmas break. I don't have anything to do, so we're gonna stop trying to do funny things for the camera, and we're just gonna do my makeup how I would normally do it. But I might do like a little bit extra eye stuff. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go, but since I just washed my face, so I just put moisturizer on after I washed it. I'm gonna put on chapstick again, so that way my lips are ready when I want to put on lipstick. And this is the Hemp's like lip balm thing. And honestly, I got it in an Ipsy box. I didn't buy it, but it's like one of the best things I've ever gotten from Ipsy because it's just lasted so long and it's very hydrating. It smells kind of funky, tastes gross, but you know. So I'm gonna comb out my brows and then I'm gonna go in with Dip Brow. So I have a really bad habit of calling it Dip Brown because it's in the shade Soft Brown, but I always think, yes, Dip Brown. So I'm just gonna take a tiny bit because I was trying to do my brows earlier, so there's product in here. So I'm gonna just kind of smack that on my brush. I've got the cap here. And I don't have like a normal standing mirror, so I'm blind, so I have to have my mirror closer than this. So we're just gonna try and not block the camera. I kind of like my brows to be a bit heavier, just like the Instagram brow look. Okay, so I like that eyebrow. I'm gonna go do the other one off camera. Okay, so I have both my eyebrows done, and I suppose I will cut them out. Yeah, and then we'll get into the eye look. So I'm gonna use ColourPop No Filter in Pharaoh 2. It's actually too pale for me. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna move the lamp. So I just put it on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna take a tiny, like, Wet n Wild brush. It's a concealer brush. I'm just gonna dab, 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 and go in and like starting a little bit below, so that way I don't get too much concealer up right next to my brow. I have nowhere to blend it out. I'm gonna try and like remember to turn so you can actually see things. Okay. Ooh. That was brilliant. Oh my god. And I can't see it, so hopefully I get that off later. So I kind of blended it down from my eyebrows, and it kind of, like, I have that whole Instagram, like, unibrow type shading right now, so I'm just going to go over it with a sponge and kind of make sure it's all blended. Done. Okay. So that, so, oh, Ethan just texted me. I'm sorry. Okay. So that does like the dual purpose of like priming my eyes as well. So I'm gonna go in with Mono Renaissance. And as you can tell, I really like this palette. It's my favorite. I'm doing a pan that palette this year, which is super exciting, I think. And we're gonna dip in with Golden Ochre, which is, let me just get my brush in it. It's a really nice yellowy shade. And we're going to take it above the crease, really lightly. And there's kind of other colors on this brush too, so we're just working. Because I swear I clean my brushes like 3 times a week, but I use too many brushes every time I do my makeup. I think that's just the problem here. So we want to just keep on dipping in Golden Ochre and having a very light hand when we blend this out. So I'm kind of bringing it down into like the outer V and like blending it so that way we have somewhere to go with the next color. And now I'm going to take like it's like an eye blending brush by Elf, but it's really thick. So we're gonna go on with Realgar, I'll pronounce it right, which is an orange. No, that didn't seem like I was showing you it, but I can see, you can see it. So we're going to the outer V. I'll probably end up bringing in the crease. And then we're going to go back to the blending brush. Really softly blend it. And even if we need to, dipping back in the golden. And then we'll do that on the other side. So kind of like how this is looking so far. I feel like this palette just like so many wearable looks, like super easy all the time. And I mean, if you try hard enough, you can get enough variation where everything looks different. But I don't know. I like that all the looks kind of have like a similar theme. Especially if you use like the same mixes of colors, you're usually getting a pretty consistent look. And I want to take. Oh, sorry. I don't know where that brush is. Oh, it's right in front of me. So I have an e.l.f. crease brush. I can never say that right. If you watched my YouTube channel, if you watched my YouTube channel with Alexia, I struggled every time I said that word. And I'm putting that kind of like in the, like, not on the outer V, but like lower crease, in like, we're moving into lid territory. But basically just like another color to blend in. And I'm gonna take Love Letter. I, because I'm not planning on doing concealer. My skin already hates me enough this morning. I'm still trying to decide if I want to go anywhere today. Because I totally could go out today. Or I could just stay home. If you can tell, I'm leaving anyway. I'm not. Okay, I am going to town to go shopping. Okay, I'm back. So my mom just wanted to come in and visit. So I kind of tried to clean off one of my. So okay, stay the eyes. I was just, oh my god, the lighting's awful. Okay, I put love letter underneath my eye. I kind of blended over the same place that Real Gar was. And now I'm gonna go in with Primavera because that is my favorite shimmer in this palette. There it is. Oh my goodness, look at that pan. Ooh. I mean, also, I suppose this is like spoilers for my. I just got. Okay, new plan, new plan. We're gonna take a tiny brush and go in because I don't want to wreck it. And I'm not about to get blue shimmer on this beautiful gold eyeshadow. So starting in all the places that my other brush touched. I love that brush. It's just really hard to clean. Especially, I feel like if you use any brush for blue, then it's like permanently resigned to be a blue brush. Like, don't use a white brush when you tap into the blue eyeshadow. We're discussing whether or not to get like fresh artichokes for New Year's or just get the like jar. My sister and I are leaning towards fresh artichoke. So I'm taking Primavera like all like okay halfway to my lid, like to the arch of my eyebrow. I don't know. I really like how it opens up my eye. I'm gonna do that on the other side. Oh my goodness. So speaking of paying that palette, because I got distracted earlier. So I'm doing a 2019 Pan That palette with Modern Renaissance. And I mean, aside from it being like one of my favorite palettes, like it's so easy to use, it's beautiful. Um, like it's one of the oldest palettes that I have in my collection. It's like of quality. So I figured it was a good time to start like buckling down and getting some good use out of it. So I went and I put the Primavera on it. And I tried this. Mm, I tried a hair thing this morning, and now my hair just feels gross. Look at that. Ugh. It was supposed to give like texture, but I didn't know what to do. So I kind of wanted to like smoke out my lower lash line, or upper lash line. So I might dip in a Cypress Umber with a liner brush and just kind of pat that on the outside. We'll see. And every time I dip in, I'm tapping off my brush before I put it up to my eye because I'm not about to get dark brown all over my face. I'm not sure about this. I'm not pausing. It's fine. I'm just not pausing. And of course I forgot and I got eyeshadow on my face. And also, if you're curious, I've been like telling everybody about them, but this is Iron and Wine. I don't fully understand like them as a band. So like I like listening to them. This is the album Shepherd's Dog. Oh, I kind of like that. So I kind of just drew a wing out with the brown. I don't know if I want something darker or not. I think we're just gonna leave it. I won't do any liner today. So I'm gonna go with mascara. So I'm taking the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. I said this before, but I totally didn't believe in mascara until I tried this. Because, I mean, look at the difference. You can't see the eyelashes, you can see them. It could be improved, but you can see them. I just like how it feels. Like, I used to use drugstore mascara, and I hated how it smelled. I'm sure it's not like better or anything, but it smells better, so it makes me feel better. So now that I'm done showing the world my mascara face, and you know, I normally wouldn't put that much on, but Paris is worth a mass, so I like how the eyes turned out. And so now I'll do the face. I've got my Tarte blush in Party. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. And I just repressed this. So it's very powdery. Like a couple of swipes. And like you probably can't tell on camera. But it's very like you pick up more than you expect when and then I kind of like to go on my forehead a little bit because I feel like everything below the eyes gets like pigment and color on it, and I'm just left with this like white forehead. And I don't know why, but I woke up and I couldn't breathe this morning. Like, I'm stuck up. So that's sad. And we're gonna go, well, I'm debating whether I want to use this or not. We use a tiny bit. This is an e.l.f. liquid highlighter. I'm trying to use it up. I liked it a little bit this summer, but like kind of dark on my skin. Like, it's very blinding, but like when you turn your head, it kind of like has a dark goldish pink that just doesn't sit well. Yeah, but it looks really pretty on camera. I like that. So I just took a little bit on my finger and dabbed it on my cheekbone. Like I've got a tiny loopsie, and that might be even too much. Yeah, that was definitely too much. But you are mistaken if you think that is the only highlighting they're doing today. I'm going to go back into Modern Renaissance and take a highlighting brush and dip in a Primavera because it is the most gorgeous gold highlighter. And I'm gonna be kind of sad when it's all used up because that's where I'm going right now. It's like it's gonna be used up in a couple of months. Like it did not take me long to hit pan once I started using it as a highlighter, like you can see. And so it's gonna leave my collection very quickly, and I'm gonna be upset and sad. But I think that I have some good dupes for it. So we might have to do a dupe list for the Modern Renaissance palette because it has been a staple in my collection. So I think I'm gonna go with, I just got lipstick on my hand. The Tarte lipstick in FOMO. It's like a pink. It's matte. I kind of like the Tarte lip paint formula. Like a couple of the mattes just speak to me. I got a makeup ad while I was filming a makeup video. Okay, I like that. I like it. I feel like I always reach for that one when I just want to tie together a nice look. Okay, and that is everything finished. So, thank you for joining me today. And I'm going to skedaddle on out of here because I got other things to do. But it was nice doing this, and I'll talk